And good morning, you guys. Welcome back to Cafe Stella. Last episode was phenomenal. I had nothing but great things to say about it. And in this episode, I think May's going to make us some chocolate. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. Hopefully, this will lead to some kind of confession or some expression of feelings for each other. We can only hope. But let's go ahead and continue on here. After she's finished changing, Hiyochidani-san flashes me an awkward smile before heading out onto the dining floor. What did you do to her yesterday?
ただ話しただけだってば。何その目は。
Because she's clearly acting weird.
だってそれは。
Why is that? Why is that, Suzune?
一応謝っとく。
Yeah, because somebody drank a little too much, was a little forward with her, huh?
ちょっとふざけすぎたかもしれない。でも私がふざけたことで進展するかもしれない。
Okay. Acting like she's in a visual novel or something. Progress, huh?
その時は感謝してください。
You know, I am doing your route next, so I will thank you for it after that, okay?
おっと、喋ってたらオーダーが溜まっちゃう。
We probably got no orders. She's just like, oh, yeah, orders, yep. Ignoring my questions, Suzune-san goes back to cooking. I guess she has no intention of elaborating any further. It has to be something involving me, though, since she demanded I thank her later. Got a bad feeling about this. No, it's good. You'll be fine.
お疲れ様です。すみませんが、高峰さんとメイさんは残っていただいてもいいですか？
Oh boy, what could this be about?
ちょっと、何する気？昨日の続きではないですよ。シフトの話をするだけです。なんだ。それじゃあ、お疲れ。
Alright, we'll see you
お
later.
疲れ様でした。
Suzune-san and Shiki-san go home, leaving me, Hirochinari-san, Akazuki-san, and Mikado alone on the dining floor. Given this particular makeup, however, this isn't really about our shifts, isn't it?
もちろん違いますよ。
Nothing's ever about our shifts in this game.
ああ、その通りだ。
聞きそびれていたんですけど、私の目のことって。
夏目は知っている。鈴音とのぞみは知らんな。
Well, yeah, they don't really know about butterflies in general, so.
なんだ、夏目さんは知ってるんですね。知っているからといってうかつに話さないでくださいね。誰が聞いているかわかりませんから。はい、わかってます。
目の調子はどうだ？
いつも通りです。
ということは、まだ放出はできんか。
Yeah, you guys are no help.
そうですね。最近練習できていませんし、やってみますか？はい。
Oh,
お願いします。
what the heck? They actually know a way to practice?
と言っても、
Yuchinani-san places her hand over her left eye, looking troubled.
全然わからないんですよね。どうしたらいいのか。
蝶はただ見るだけで捉えられるのだったな。
Maybe she has to do some kind of like cool pose, you know, like they do in like anime.
はい。
She has to say some really like
じー
cheesy
っと見
line.
てると
That's probably what it
スッて
is.
消えるんです。その逆と考えると、出現させるイメージを持って何もない場所を見るとかでしょうか。
That could work, maybe.
出現させるイメージ。
Yuchidani-san brushes aside her bangs, directing her gaze up towards the ceiling.
ダメだ。
Every time she like focuses like that, it just looks like she has a really bad stomach ache. What about other people who have that? How did they release their
分
butterflies?
かっていたらすでに話している。
Alright, Mikito, I'll give you this one. But haven't any other Grim Reapers documented it?
探してみたんですが、見つかりませんでした。
I would imagine it's very rare too.
蝶の姿が見えていない瞳の所持者は、私が知る限りメイさんが初めてなんです。
Oh, so they actually see the butterfly, not just a wisp, huh? Yeah, it sounds like it.
それもわからん。瞳の所持者自体が稀有だからな。とにかく情報が足らんのだ。
Yeah, I believe that.
だからこそ興味深い。研究のしがいがある。
You make her sound like some sort of guinea pig.
いえ、 私もこの目のことちゃんと理解したいし、逆に申し訳ないですね。全然うまくできなくて。この鎌で目の中にいる蝶を回収できれば楽なんですけどね。試せませんよ。メイさんの魂を傷つけてしまうかもしれませんから。
It'll be fine. Just go for it.
せめて蝶の位置が正確に分かればやりようはあるかもしれませんが。
瞳の中に囚われた蝶は我々でも感知できん。だからこそメイが瞳の所有者であることに気がつくことができなかったのだ。
ふと思いついたのですが。はい。蝶を捕らえるとき何か考えていることはありますか？考えてなんだろう、考えてるかな。
I mean, she just kind of focuses on it going away, right?
無心ですか？消えろみたいなことは考えてる気がします。でも初めてモヤモヤに気がついたときは、興味かな。なんだろうあれって思ってじーっと見てたら消えちゃって。初めてモヤモヤを消したときはそんな感じだった気がします。興味。
So then if she does the opposite and tries not to think about the butterflies, she'll be able to release them.
消えたモヤモヤがまさか自分の中にいるなどとメイは最近まで知らなかったのだぞ。
Alright, I guess she hasn't been thinking about them this whole time. I wonder what it is that she needs then.
対象が必要なのかもしれませんね。対象？蝶という対象を意識することでならば場所を強く意識することでその場に蝶を解き放てないでしょうか。
What do you have in mind,
そ
Kana?
っか、ぼんやり出すぞって考えるんじゃなくてここに出すぞって意識やってみてもらえますか？はい。
Nodding vigorously, Hiyochinani-san sweeps aside her bangs again.
どうしよっかな。そこの椅子に出すぞって椅子のところ
ダメみたいだ。
I'm sorry, I laugh at the face every time.
すみません。まるで見当違いなのか、あるいは場所への意識が足らないか。カッカ、
なんだ。
猫になってください。
Oh, gonna use the cat form, huh? That's dirty.
Huh?
It probably worked though.
猫になってください。
She needs to be like engaged enough.
断
See
る。
where this is going.
猫になってください。
連呼するな。断固として断る。
No does mean no, guys. That is true.
なってください。きっとうまくいきます。メイさんは猫に対して異常な執着を見せますから。
だから嫌な。
異常な執着。ひどい。
She's just like, wow, how rude.
なんですか先輩まで。
And then we just chime in. I mean, you turn pretty crazy whenever you see a cat. This is all true. You turn into a complete maniac. God, why are you just laying it on so thick?
ひど。
You just did it with like a completely serious face too.
お願いします。メイさんのためです。
メイよ。くれぐれも取り乱すなよ。
大丈夫です。大丈夫ですって。
Yeah, no. No.
全く信用できん。
ガッガ、早く早く。
ママよ。おい、メイ。数秒前の発言。
大丈夫ですよ。冷静。私。
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll take your word for it, totally. The look in your eyes begs to differ.
多分ですけど、メイさん、野良猫に好かれないタイプですよね。よくわかりますね。人に慣れた猫でさえ、私を見たら逃げます。なぜでしょうね。
No idea. That's strange, May. Really strange. It's like, I feel like they should love you.
理由は明白だろうが。
さあメイさん、 閣下の周囲に蝶を解き放つイメージでやってみてください。はい。
あまりこういうことは言いたくないが、我が輩を
Most
前にしたメイは
repulsive.
心底気持ち悪いな。
About as rude as it gets, though.
いえ、猫ちゃんから気持ち悪いとかご褒美です。
You got problems?
行きますので。
わかった。だがそこから一歩も動くな。一歩もだぞ。
Gosh, she's got the crazy eyes right now.
おい、息。なぜそうも息が荒くなる。終わりだ。これ以上は我が輩が危ない。
You'll be fine.
はい、メイさん、どうえ、もう終わりですか？サービスタイム終わりですか？いくら払えば延長できますか？
Gosh, man, you're so dumb.
何を言っているんだお前は。
Well, I guess that didn't work either.
見当違いだったようですね。考え直す必要がありそう。5000円払いますから。
Dang, that's a lot of money.
いい加減にしろ。おふざけは終わり。
戻っちゃった。
まったく瞳の副作用ではないかと疑うほどの錯乱ぶりだな。
いや、めっちゃ冷静だったじゃないですか。
Oh, yeah. Yeah, totally. Totally calm and collected. Nope. Yep.
メイよ、何か言うことはあるか。
すみませんでした。とりあえず今日は終わりにしましょうか。
Yeah, we'll just pretend this never happened, okay?
その前に念のための確認だ。ここ最近でこの店以外で蝶は捕らえたか？
いえ、お店以外では目の力は使っていません。
There we go. It was slightly off. I was messing with the camera yesterday.
そうか、わかった。
ではお疲れ。すみません、私からも一ついいですか？
なんだ？
目の力を使うことで逆に悪いことが起こるってありますか？
I mean, I thought we established that it kind of does have side effects to it.
蝶を捕まえた際にですよね。
I mean, I feel like getting rid of the butterfly would be a direct, like, benefit to them, but in doing so, that could get them in trouble.
はい。
Now they have confidence that they shouldn't have
魂を
had.
癒すって話ではありますけど、どう言えばいいかな。
For example, if a person's soul was weakened because of a physical problem, healing their soul wouldn't resolve the underlying issue. On the contrary, healing only their soul might have a negative effect on their body. I think what Hiyojidani-san means to say.
はい、そうです。ありがとうございます。
あるともないとも言えんな。
じゃあ、お店のお客さんのモヤモヤもむやみに消さない方が
いいかもしれんが、見放すよりはいいとも考えられる。
I mean, I feel like it technically would always be a benefit because there's probably only a limited number of butterflies, right? So the more you get rid of, eventually, if they kept coming back, you could get rid of all of them. I mean, there's probably an astronomical number of them, but
現に
just a thought.
メイが蝶を捕らえた客がまた蝶をまとって店に現れた例はない。現時点では悪影響を与えたと考えられる事例は確認されていない。
そう、何か懸念でも？いえ、懸念って自分のことを知ってもらって目のことも分かって少し調子に乗っちゃった部分もあって、もし悪いことも起こるならちゃんと考えて力を使わないとなって。
蝶を捕らえろと命じたのは私だ。もし悪影響を及ぼすのならば責任を取るべきはあまり気にしすぎるな。メイのおかげで非常にスムーズに蝶の回収を行えている。それ
はい、ありがとうございます。
Well, the problem with that is, of course, Mikado will bear the responsibility, right? But like that's just us talking and saying that he's going to bear the responsibility. It's like really, I guess he's pretty close to God, so he could like take accountability for that part, right? But like all the stress of it, all the knowledge that you're like trying to help people but you're maybe hurting them, like that's on May. Like that's not something you can give to somebody else, okay? You can share the burden, but you can't give away the burden because she's the one who's actively suffering from it.
他に何かありますか？いえ、大丈夫です。では、解散としましょう。
今日もご苦労だった。ゆっくり休むといい。
はい、お疲れ様でした。
Alrighty, good night, y'all. Ooh, what you guys talking about?
まだ心配か。
少しほっとしています。メイさんが瞳の力に疑問を持ってくれて。
その点については我が輩は心配していなかったがな。
言いよどみましたね。
訂正する。特定の状況下でたびたび理性を失うが、思いやりのある。
Oh, okay. Yeah, he had to word that a little differently. He's like, oh, rational? Probably not the right word.
瞳の力を悪用しようなどとは思いつきもしない人種であろう。
I mean, the only way I could see if abusing it would be to, like, cause problems and then actively get rid of the butterflies as you cause those problems. Like, kind of, like, erase your mistakes in a way. Or the other way I could see is releasing butterflies on purpose around people that are suffering. And then, like, adding more, which will, like, increase their burden, right?
それは私も心配していませんよ。メイさんのことは信じています。心配なのは他のことです。
何度も念押ししているな。気づかれるなと。
時代が違うと言われればそれまでですが。
Well, I want to know what Kana thinks about in particular. I mean, I have some ideas.
人の心などそうそう変わらん。
だから私は瞳の使用に否定的なんです。
I mean, there's always the possibility that she could never release the butterflies, and that would be kind of a shame.
今は問題ありませんが、どこかでほころびが生まれれば、メイさんに苦難が降りかかります。せっかく高峰さんの魂にいい影響が出ているのに、それでは本末転倒ですよ。メイさんに何かあれば、高峰さんも一気に崩れます。
なるほど。心配しているのはメイではなく、高峰康生か。
二人ともですよ。もっとも心配しすぎなのは自覚していますが。
Yeah, hey, don't start growing feelings for us yet, okay? I still have to go through Suzune's route, I still have to go through Natsumi's route, and then I'll be on to yours, which apparently is the longest, so you'll get plenty of time with me, okay?
瞳の力を完全にコントロールさせる閣下のご意向に背くつもりはありませんので。
心配だろうが、メイの中にいる蝶たちを無視することはできんからな。
Yeah, probably not a good idea.
して、カンナよ。
はい。
昨日、メイと何を話したのだ？女子会とやらをしていたのだろう。
おや？無粋ですね、閣下。乙女の秘密を暴こうなんて。
どうやら大した話はしていない。
はい。ただの世間話ですよ。
Yeah, something like that. I mean, it kind of relates to what we're talking about here, but sure.
うまくいってほしいんですけどね。あの二人。
As usual, I walk Hyochidani-san back home. Unusually, however, she remains silent the entire time, perhaps lost in thought. I considered just letting her be, but that strikes me as a little cold, so I decided to strike up a conversation. Earlier, you were referencing your friend from the swim team, weren't you?
はい。あれから気になっちゃって。
Yeah, I feel like they need to come clean about that, though, because that's probably something that they'd have some kind of idea of how to help with. I feel like not letting Mikado and Kana know is like...
本当、私、閣下に仕事任せてもらえて、ちょっと調子乗っちゃってました。もしかしたら、あの子みたいに余計に悩んじゃう人を増やしてないかって。お客さんのモヤモヤを消すのが正しいのかどうかわからなくなりま
Yeah, it is hard to say. I feel like it's very much a case by case. Some people it probably helps a lot, and then some people it probably doesn't. So it's like,
難しいです。
I think the continual use of it on somebody to make them feel better is probably harmful. I feel like if you're just doing it one time or just every time they come in, it's probably not. Probably pretty safe. Suggested that maybe this friend of yours had a physical problem, that's why she still hasn't gotten better. But after you cast your magic spell on her, you saw a significant improvement in her mood, didn't you?
はい。完璧とは言えないですけど、かなり。
If that's true, then there must be some sort of emotional problem. That's why the power of your eye was able to cheer her up temporarily. In that case, there's no doubt in my mind that your magic spell provided her with some much needed relief. While it's unfortunate that she ended up becoming overly dependent on it, it's clear that the weight in your friend's heart was lightened because of you. If I had to say whether it was the right or wrong decision, I'd have to say it was right. So I don't think there was anything you should feel guilty or anxious about. The power in your left eye is unmistakably a power that helps others, and I'm certain that it'll help a lot more people from now on. Sorry, maybe it's not my place to say anything.
いえ、違います。
It's good to know that Kousei kind of thinks like I do. I mean, I kind of mentioned my thoughts about that in the last episode, and it sounds like he feels pretty similarly.
先輩は私の心読めるんですか？
I don't think that's one of my powers, so no.
嬉しくて、いつも私が欲しい言葉を言ってくれて。
I think that's because they hang out a lot, and they've gotten really close, so they tend to start thinking similarly.
本当に心を読んでるみたいにいつも。
No, I'm not that sensitive, to be honest. In fact, I can be downright insensitive sometimes. One thing I will say is I'm not saying these things just to cheer you up. I mean, all of it. Stuff about me being grateful to you, and the stuff about your eye, you helping other people. I mean, all of it from the bottom of my heart. If I managed to get that message across to you, well, then that would make me happy too. Or if I seem like I'm trying too hard to be cool or something, I'm lame, I know.
そんな、全然サム君なんて。あ、
Yes?
甘いもの好きです
Oh,
か？
okay. Okay. I got a little excited. We gotta wait, guys. Yeah, you guys are jumping too fast. She wasn't about to confess. I don't know why you would think that. Stop thinking that.
好きですか？
Well, sure, I guess.
わかりました。それじゃ
I mean, you brought him over a bunch of cookies. He ate those, so of course he likes some sweets.
あ、送ってくれてありがとうです。また明日。
Yes, this is good though. She's planning on making the homemade chocolate. I like it. Waving her hand, Hiyuchidani-san dashes off towards her house. Not sure what that was all about. I didn't screw up something, did I? You're so dumb. Kousei, please.
あ、すずねさん、メイです。すみません、急に。ですね。
Ah, wonder what she's talking about.
チョコレートの作り方、教えてください。
Yes, let's go, baby. Love it.
カフェステラと死神の
Oh,
蝶。
it's right there. Sweet, sweet chocolate for you.
はい、おはよう。おはよう。
Hey, how's it going? Wonder what you guys were talking about last night. Oh, what are you doing here so early, Shiki-san?
仕込みの前に打ち合わせ中。バレンタイン限定メニューの。
Ah, and I wasn't invited. I wonder why.
というか、今週末から当日だけじゃなくて前日もやる。
It's a good idea. I like it.
1週間くらいやりたいところではあるんだけど、動くのが遅すぎましたね。バレンタインの存在自体、最近まで忘れてたからね、私。
Yeah, I wonder why, because y'all don't got no dates, huh?
私もうっかりしてました。あげる人いないので。
Just wait. Your route's coming up. Pretty soon. Both of y'all's. I'm gonna do them all.
物欲しげな目をしている人がいるけど。無視しましょう。
Let's just ignore him.
そうだね。
Whoa, Rip. So much for working at a mostly female workplace. Looks like I won't be getting any chocolates this year either.
と りあえず女性をターゲットにするのはいいんだけど。
Yeah, probably a good
やっ
idea.
ぱり無難にパンケーキでしょうか。チョコレートソースをたっぷりかけたり。
Oh, that sounds so good.
そうなるかな。一から新しいの作るのはちょっと厳しいし。
Like, please don't talk about pancakes this early in the morning. It's almost 9 o'clock right now. Breakfast sounds so good. I haven't ate yet.
フルーツを添えるのもいいかな。
Oh,
今ならイチゴとか。
strawberries. So good on pancakes. Please don't tell me you're gonna put whipped cream on it too.
いいですね。
原価はその分上がっちゃうけど。
What's up?
参考までにだけどさ、男の子だったらどんなチョコ食べたい？バレンタインに。
Huh. What kind of chocolate, huh? I wonder what this information could be used for, okay?
何もらったら嬉しいかでもいいけど。
Let's see. So I particularly like, I mean, obviously milk chocolate's good, right? I can eat a little bit of dark chocolate. I don't know if I'd want too much straight up, but I could do dark chocolate as well. I don't like white chocolate. I don't know, just not a fan. I mean, what other kind of chocolate is there? I'm not sure.
10円のチョコでも？
Ugh, no. No, okay. If we're going about like quality of chocolate, no, I can't do the cheap stuff. I mean, I can do like Hershey's or whatever, I guess, but
安い男だな。
oh, come on. All guys are like that. We spend the whole day feeling nervous on Valentine's. Checking our lockers or inside our desks for love letters and chocolates and stuff. Yeah, I bet he's never gotten any.
男の子みんなじゃなくて、モテない男の子の反応じゃないの？それ。
Oh, dang. Not Simi. Please, spare my guy here. Please be nice.
手作りチョコなんてもらったら心臓麻痺起こしそう。
I don't know about that, but I definitely think that girl had genuine feelings for me. マジかよ?
童貞臭がきつす
Is
ぎ
that
る。
what they would say? I don't know. You really are a virgin. Was that supposed to mean this is handmade chocolate we're talking about? This definitely means they like me. In fact, I'd probably fall in love with them too. I mean, you wouldn't make homemade chocolates for someone you don't care about, right?
そうとも限らないと思うけど。
私なんかは気軽に配っちゃうね。作ったーって。
お菓子作りが好きならそうですよね。
Yeah, I feel like the context would matter. If this is someone who doesn't like to cook and they go out of their way to make you something homemade, like, okay. They have to like you a little bit to do that, right? Yeah.
毒味役って可能性もある。
Not to me. You could try to twist this all around, but Kosei's right here for once, okay? He is genuinely right. Like, if she doesn't normally make them and she goes out of her way to make them, that means something.
あるね。本命に渡す前の実験。
How could you say that?
勘違いとかどうでもいいんじゃない？
Like, they needed to stop saying this, because then once he actually gets the chocolates from her, he's gonna think it's like, oh, you know, thanks. You know, he's not gonna be as excited. He's gonna think so many other things.
どうでもいいね。
Filling his head with crap.
本命以外にどう思われようが。
そういうところありますよね。高峰くんは女の子に幻想を抱きすぎだと思う。
Hey, I'm sorry we have dreams, okay?
でさ、パンケーキだけど。
Wait, you're the one who asked for my opinion. Why are you randomly changing the subject?
もういいから。昴生は仕込み始めて。話まとまったら私もやるから。
Fine, whatever you say, boss.
おはようございます。
Ohio.
しょっと。おはよう。あ、おはようございます。休憩ですか？ちょっとね。昨日のこと話そうと思って。すみません、急に。どんな心境の変化とか聞きたいことはあるんだけど。
There
明
we
日って
go.
暇？
Making
Hi.
some chocolates.
学院終わった後なら。あ、そろそろテストだっけ？来週からですね。でも大丈夫です。じゃあ学院終わったらうちおいでよ。教えてあげる。
Uh-oh. Hopefully Kousei doesn't see them doing that.
ありがとうございます。
それじゃあ今日もお仕事を頑張ろう。
はい。明日よし、頑張ろう。
She's getting pumped up for it. Okay. It's all coming together, guys. It's all coming together so perfectly. Hey, Hiyochinani-san. Perfect timing. Take this to table 4 for me, will you?
はい。
Looking a little startled for some reason, she takes the plate from my hands and heads towards the dining floor. Please do not drop that.
気のせいじゃない？
No, I don't think I am.
心当たりは？
I don't know.
じゃあ気のせい。ほら、働く。
Gosh, all the girls at work are just like manipulating us to feel a certain way. I don't know how I feel about that. Ever since yesterday, Hiyochinani-san has been acting oddly strange around me, oddly distant. I don't think I did anything to upset her, but it doesn't seem like she's avoiding me either. But something just doesn't feel right.
カフェステラと死神の
You know, Kousei, maybe it's better you don't realize anything too early.
さて、やろうか。
蝶、よろしくお願いします。
一応確認しておきたいんだけど。
はい。
本命チョコってことでいいんだよね。あれ？義理？
いえ、決して義理ってことはないんですけど。
大丈夫、笑わないから。この前はちょっとはしゃぎすぎた。ごめんね。
いえ、やっぱり恋とかよくわかんない。
That's okay. You don't have to. That's the great thing about when you're young and you haven't had much experience is that you can just figure it out. Just be upfront. Like, hey, I don't know much about this, but you know, I'm learning. And you just do your best. You know, just be a good person.
漫画とかだと目があっただけでドキドキとか、その人のことで頭がいっぱいになるとか、そんな感じじゃないですか。
I mean, that stuff can definitely happen, but I mean, you don't need to like have those strong feelings right away, right?
まあね。少女漫画とかでありがちだね。
Because I think honestly, what she's describing, if you are just initially like getting to know each other, that's more infatuation than anything. And like you got to realize there's a difference between being in love with somebody and being infatuated. And infatuation can last a pretty long time, but like you want to transition that into real love, or else your relationship's not going to last.
私、先輩に対してはドキドキというよりは、むしろ落ち着くというか、すごくほっとするんです。一緒にいると安心するんですよね。
And I think in some ways that's preferable. I think that's actually really nice if you have someone that you like spending time with that makes you feel calm, makes you feel comfortable. That's a really powerful thing. I think that's almost better than having your heart beating all the time and having that like, oh, I'm in love and don't know what to do.
恋人より家族ってこと？
I wouldn't even say that means they're like a brother to you or a sister or whatever. Like it just means that there's someone you feel like you can be yourself with, and that's important.
家族。
後世のことは異性として見られないなぁと。
I would hope so.
それは。
後世とエッチできる？はい。セックス。
Let's talk about sex, baby.
いやだって異性として見られるかどうかって結局そこじゃない？
それは。
お父さんとエッチできる？
Oh, okay. Why'd you need to say that?
無理です。
後世とは？めっちゃテンパってる。
She's just enjoying this so much.
テンパりますよ、そりゃ。
即答しなかったってことはできるってことだよね。
なんでそうなるんですか？
That was probably the weirdest way of asking that, though. Like, that was even more creepy than some stuff Kousei says. Like, no.
じゃ
No.
あできないの？ほら。
そんな考えたことないですもん。
顔真っ赤にしてるのが答えだと思うけどな。
ないです。そんなの全然。
That's fine. It's no big deal.
じゃあ分かった。キスだキス。
Okay,
キスできる？
that's more normal. It's like, would you be willing to kiss this person?
まだ続けるんですか？
慌てふためくメイさん面白い。かわいい。
Gosh, she's just as mean when she's not drunk.
もう
Hey, well, she said she wouldn't laugh. I didn't say anything about that.
ごめんごめん。本命かどうかはわかんないけど、義理ではないってことでいい？
はい。日頃のお礼に、はい。
手作りのチョコを。
はい。
それ大丈夫？
何がです？
コウセイ言ってたよ。手作りの時点で本命だと判断するって。
That is a fair point. You gotta make sure this is really what you want to do, huh?
それじゃあ困るなら市販のチョコ渡すのおすすめするけど。
いえ、手作りで。やっ
ぱ好きなんじゃん。
別に本命と思われてもいいかなって思うくらいには。
Okay, whatever, May. Whatever you say.
やっぱり。
やっと素直になった。
Why don't you just give him the chocolates with the assumption that he's gonna take it romantically, and you mean it a little romantically. You see where things go from there, and if you're really not into him, then you tell him. Is it gonna hurt? Yeah, but it would be fine.
スズネさんがいじめるから。
わかったわかった。もう言わない。よし、真面目にやろう。なんかある？
一応調べたんですけど、溶かして型に入れてまた固めるってのがあって。
So I'm assuming they're not like making chocolate like from the very like bones, but like I don't know if you guys have ever seen like a video of like cacao and like trying to roast that and then melting it. Like it's a process. Oh my gosh. I don't know how people would do that.
まあそれが一番お手軽だね。
でもそれって手作りって言えるのかなって。
メイさんとしては一手間加えたいわけね。
はい、せっかくプロに教わるわけですし、あまり凝ったのはできないですけど。
ちゃんとしたのね。ところでメイさん、
できないです。
食い気味に来たね。全く？
I appreciate how confidently she said that though. That was great.
全く。ちょっとはできないとやっぱり厳しいですか？
いや別に。逆に料理に慣れてるなら忘れろって言おうと思ってた。お菓子作りで大事なことってレシピ通りに作ることだから。
Yes, the nice thing is about nowadays, like just use a recipe that you find online and you'll be fine.
自分できるって勘違いで目分量でやろうとするのが一番ダメ。
Yeah, you can't do that with baking, unfortunately. I wish.
なるほど。ってことはレシピ通りにやれば私でもちゃんとできるってことですね。
I don't know. You can definitely screw up still. I mean, I can do that when I'm cooking. I definitely like probably screwed up some stuff, but you know it always ends up tasting good. So I'm like,
そうい
okay.
うことで、一応リサーチしておいてあげたんだけど。まあ大丈夫。メイさんのことは何も言ってないから。
よかった。
さすがにそこまで無神経じゃないよ。何か言いたいこと？
いいえ、ありません。
No, ma'am.
よろしい。10円チョコでも嬉しいって言ってたから、メイさんが作りたいもの渡せばいいと思うよ。何でも喜ぶ。多分。
I don't know. I think for Kousei, when he says that you'd be happy receiving whatever, it means it's not really about the gift itself. It's about the fact that you like thought of him and gave him something, and especially with it being homemade, like you went out of your way to make something personal. So I think that's where he cares about. So yeah, of course he doesn't really care if it's a 10 yen chocolate. I mean, he just cares that you thought of him and were willing to give him something. Also because he doesn't ever get anything from girls anyways. So if a girl actually did give him something, that would mean something huge.
作りたいというか作れるものになりそうですが。
じゃあとりあえずフォンダンショコラ作ってみようか。
名前からして難しそう。
溶かしたチョコに卵と小麦粉とバターと砂糖を混ぜてオーブンで焼くだけ。
That sounds really good.
あれ簡単。
しかも小麦粉の量多少間違えても割となんとか。
それがいいです。それ作りたいです。
オッケー、材料揃ってるからそれ使っちゃおう。
材料費ちゃんと支払います。
いいから気にしないで。
でも
じゃあできたやつ私にも食べさせて。それが授業料ってことでいいから。
Alright, that sounds
は
fair.
い、ありがとうございます。
じゃあ行ってみよ
よろしくお願いします。
う。まずチョコレートを湯煎しようか。
これ市販のですよね。
そう、本当はカカオ 100% のダーク使いたいけど高いしね。
Yeah, I suppose if you're mixing it with like sugar and stuff, you could do that. Because I'm like, dang, 100% cacao, that'd be so bitter. Like once you get up to like about 70%, that's, you know, that's decently bitter. I know some people who can eat that like just regular candy. And then you get up to like the higher percentages, like 90, and it's like, bleh. Gross.
普通の板チョコ2枚と。
2枚で 100g だね。細かく刻んで。
はい、細かく。
どうせ溶かすからざっくりでいいよ。
はい、これくらい。
それで OK。 で同量のバター。
はい。うわ、カロリーすごそう。
Well, it's a good thing you're not eating them, because we saw when we went to the pool where all of your calories go. Gosh.
カロリーを惜しんだら美味しいお菓子はできんのだ。
なるほど。
You'll never be able to make good sweets if you
は
worry
い、
about calorie
湯煎にか
counts.
ける
Yeah,
よ。
that's true.
ポットのお湯鍋に入れて。
はい。
で鍋の上にボウルを置いて。
はい。で、火にかけるんです。
かけない。そのままチョコとバターを溶かす。
あ、そうなんだ。このまま
ミルクチョコ使ってるから甘みはもうついてるけど、どうする？もっと甘くしたい？
あんまり甘くすると食べられないですよね。男の人って甘すぎるの苦手なイメージ。
I mean, I can eat things that are pretty sweet. Just depends on what it is. Like a milkshake, I love a good milkshake.
人によるだろうけど、じゃあ今回は砂糖は足さずに作ろうか。
But yeah, if you're using milk chocolate, that probably already has a good amount of sugar in it, so.
はい。どうでしょう。
溶けたね。じゃあここに卵を3つ。しっかりかき混ぜてから次の卵入れてね。
Yeah, see, if that was me, I would just put all 3 eggs in before I even start whisking it, so.
はい。卵か。
割れる？
やってみます。
I mean, I can crack an egg. It's not gonna be pretty, but I can get it done.
あ、できた。あ、白身も入れちゃいました。
大丈夫。しっかり混ぜて。
はい。混ぜてから次。
オッケー。じゃあ次。薄力粉 50g。しっかり測ってね。
はい。50。よし、ぴったり。
Dang, she's like really like concentrating hard on doing this for Kousei. She's like, I want this to be good. I want him to like
いい
me.
からそのまま入れてしっかり混ぜる。
はい。おー、なんかそれっぽくなってきた。
オッケー。じゃああとはこのカップに入れて焼くだ。
本当に簡単。
はい、カップに入れて。
はい。ドキドキしてきた。
Well, there we go. Chocolate's coming together.
よーし、焼き上がったよ。
うわー、すごい。
簡単だったでしょ。
分量も覚えたので一人でもできそうです。
でもこのままだとバレンタインチョコとしては地味だから。
You need like some kind of special box to put it in.
こうやって上から粉糖をかけてあげる。
おお、お店に並んでても違和感ない。
でも見た目弱いな。可愛くない。
I'm pretty sure he would be okay with if you literally just gave it to him in like a little Ziploc bag. He'd probably still appreciate it.
恋する女の子の手作りなんだから。
恋する。
いちいち照れないの。バレンタイン当日に渡すよね。
Okay, Suzune, you're right on this one though.
あ、はい。
バレンタインの日、朝から入れ。
はい、朝から終わりまで。
ってことは、ずっとカバンの中か。
Yeah, they're gonna melt.
そうなっちゃいますね。
バレるよ、開けまくるもん。
ですよね。
まあ、この時期だし、あんまり心配する必要はなさそうだけど、一応傷みにくくしておこうか。コンポートにしよう。
Compote? What is that?
砂糖煮でしたっけ？
そうそう。いちごを半分に切って鍋に入れて、
Huh.
ちょっとざっくりやっちゃうね。
ふむふむ。
I've never heard of that before.
煮立ってきたらアクを取って、本当はもっと煮込みたいけど、今日はもういいや。時間かかるし。ちょっと照りが出てきたでしょ？
はい、すごく綺麗。
で、これをフォンダンショコラの上に乗せちゃおうか。やってみて。
はい。お、カップから溢れそう。
次は上に乗せることを考慮して焼いた方がいいね。
あ、中に入れちゃうのってありですか？
いいと思うよ。上に乗せるよりそっちの方がいいかも。
じゃあ次はそれ試したいです。
その前にこれ食べてみようか。
あ、そうですよね。味見しなきゃ。
Yes, you do have to taste test your food. That's generally a great idea.
メイさんの手作り、最初に私が食べちゃうのは後世に悪いけど、授業料ってことで。
Yeah, he doesn't know. It won't hurt him.
いただきまーす。
私もいただきます。おー、すごい。
いいね。
おいしい。さすがプロ。市販のチョコ使ってこんなに美味しくなるんだ。
私は関係ないよ。メイさんがそれだけ頑張ったってこと。これなら後世もきっと喜ぶよ。メイさんの気持ち伝わるといいね。
He better. Or I'll come after him, okay? And my
はい。
word on that one.
ってなんか告白する流れになってます？
I mean, that's pretty much what you're doing with these chocolates, aren't you? I mean, we've kind of established he thinks that this would be a romantic gesture.
しないの？
いや別にそんな告白なんてそんな
またテンパってる。
May, don't let your dreams be dreams, okay? Just confess to him. Just say, hey, I think I have some feelings for you. Please accept these chocolates.
だってそんなまた意地悪なこと言うから。
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I'm like, she is being serious. Like, what do you think these chocolates are for? You already established that it's more than just like a thing of respect, right?
だって告白なんて
Oh my gosh.
私そんな。
Well, I mean, Valentine's Day only comes during a certain time of the year. You
はいはい。
can't move
さっ
it.
きの試してみよう。
あ告白。
You'll be fine, May. I believe in you, okay? You can do it.
カフェステラと死神の蝶。
After the lunch rush dies down, we finally have a bit of time to
これ
rest.
試食してくれない？
Zune-san places a plate in front of me. It's an extravagant looking pancake garnished with chocolate syrup, fresh cream, straw. Oh, please don't do this to me. That sounds so good. I want this so bad.
参考までに感想聞かせて。
I can't believe you're doing this to me, game. Picking up a knife and fork, I cut a bite-sized piece. Lather it with sauce and cream. Place a strawberry on top and carry it to my mouth. Tastes great. It's almost a shame this is a limited time only.
甘さはどう？
Yeah, I was kind of surprised they don't have something with strawberries all year round. First, I think it's just right. Although I suppose if you're pairing this with a cup of coffee, it could do a little bit more.
単体で食べるならこれくらいが好みってことね。
Yeah, the sourness from the strawberries is just sharp enough without being overpowering, too. I mean, I don't know if I'm weird, but like with pancakes and stuff, I like to drink milk. Like, does anybody else? I mean, I just feel like milk goes so well with like kind of baked goods and things like that, like muffins or cake. I just drink milk. Like, it's just good.
オッケーオッケー。
Not sure my opinion is worth much, though, seeing as I'm a guy.
いいのいいの。十分十分。ありがとう。
We're gonna start serving these the day after tomorrow, right? Are you still fine-tuning the recipe?
もう決まってるよ。一応みんなに試食してもらってるだけ。
Oh, okay.
で、それが私からのバレンタインチョコ代わりってことで。
Oh, well, thanks, I guess.
期待しても当日は何もないよ。
Well, thanks anyways, this is more than enough. Is it alright if I eat the whole thing?
どうぞ。
Oh, lucky. Suzune-san doesn't strike me as the type to give out chocolates anyway, so I wasn't really expecting anything from her to begin with. Jiggy-san too doesn't really seem like the type to celebrate Valentine's Day either. I feel like if they had somebody that they could celebrate it with, sure. But, you know, everyone's got plans for you, Kousei. Just wait, just wait. However, I get the feeling Akizuki-san and Hiyochidani-san might give me something. It knows me, bless her, never forgets to give me courtesy chocolates every year, so at the very least won't be receiving nothing. Oh, that's a little sad. Although Valentine's Day doesn't get me as excited as it used to, I still look forward to it somewhat. Thus, in spite myself, I feel my hopes beginning to rise. I mean, we still have a few more days, don't we? Unless somebody is gonna give him something now. After cleaning up and getting changed, everyone bids each other goodbye in front of the cafe.
それじゃあお疲れ様でした。
Alright,
お
Natsumi.
疲れ様でした。
I'll walk you back again, Hiyoshidani-san.
大丈夫です。今日は鈴音さんに送ってもらうので。
What the?
メイさん、行こっか。
はい。それじゃあ
お疲れ。
お疲れ様でした。コウセイくん、私たちも帰ろう。どうしたの？
No, it's
ああ、
nothing.
そうだ、コウセイくん。
Just having Suzune stealing my woman.
もうすぐバレンタインだね。期待してると思うけど、ないよ。
Oh, scuffed.
お返しと
He
か
doesn't even
面
get the
倒
pity
だろうから
chocolates.
やめようって決まりました。チョコレートないです。最初はね、みんなでまとめて渡そうってなったんだけどね。例えば1人1000円出して5000円の買ったとするでしょ。で、多分帝さんきっちりしてるだろうから、ホワイトデーに同等のお返しをしようってなるかな。そうなるとコウセイくんと帝さんで1人2500円になっちゃうでしょ。
Ah,
女の子
yes.
の方が多くて負担が平等にならないねって話になったの。
She's defeating us using logic and math.
なので今年はなしです。
Ah, yes, because that totally makes sense. Yep. Might as well not buy you anything.
あげてたけど惰性だったから別にいいかなって。
Wow, you're hurting his feelings right now, Nozomi.
義理でも結構気を使うんだからね。毎年何も考えずにあげてたわけじゃないんだ。義理でもさすがにこんな安物はちょっとなーとか。というわけで今年はなしでー。うん、マジで。それじゃあ帰ろっか。
You know, I just hurt your feelings, but you know, are you ready to go? Dang, scuffed, my guy. It's okay though. It's okay. Just have some patience here.
カフェステラと死神の
Somebody here is planning on making you chocolates.
あさってバレンタインか。
Okay, we're almost here,
いいよ
guys.
なお前は。バイト先、可愛い子ばっかりでさ。
We've had the calm before the storm right now, and right now is almost the time for Valentine's.
何人いたっけ？全員からもらえたら5つか。いいよな。ってなんだよおい。ああそうだ。
I'm not getting anything. He's just crying to Hiruto. I'm not getting a single thing.
は
Absolutely nothing.
なんでは女の子ばっかりじゃん。
They all hate me. They think I'm a weirdo.
なのにもらえないの？一個も？
Probably not.
お前嫌われてんの？
Yes, yes they do.
マジかよお前。
I didn't do anything, not that I can remember.
いやいや、なんかしたからもらえないんだろ。
I mean, Kousei does a lot of things, but they just said something about it being a hassle for me to buy a return gift.
ああ、なるほどね。トラブルになるから禁止ってやつだ。
Guess?
っていう体で、嫌いなお前にはあげないことにしたんだな。
Well, Hiruto, that hurts, but you're probably right. Stop, don't say that. Twice, they had to stress the fact that they weren't giving me anything twice. Do you know how much that hurt?
いやー、気分いいわ。チョコの数でお前にマウント取られること覚悟してたが、いやー、いい気
Wow.
分だな。
Hiruto, worst friend. What the heck, my dude? Why are you getting happy over me not getting anything? I thought we were good friends. Apparently we're nothing.
まあそうは言ってもくれるだろ。同僚としてはダメだけど、友人としてとかさ。
Hope you're right. You know, now that you mention it, there's this girl at work who's been acting a little distant.
冗談だったのに、ガチで嫌われてんの？
No. I feel like she's been avoiding me lately. I have no idea, to be honest. That's because you are so dense. How about you, Hiruto? Do you think it's me? Is there something you think I should stop doing?
別になんとも思わんけど、
What is it?
にじみ出る童貞臭。
Dang, why did I think of that? It's true. It's true. I mean, I don't know what acting like a virgin means, but it's true. I've been hearing that a little more often than I'd like.
言われてんのかよ。お前の童貞ムーブが女の子たちにうわーって思われてんじゃないの？
What the hell is that? When have I ever done something like that?
本気で改善したいなら本人に聞けよ。俺にはわからん。
Guess I'll have
今日
to.
もバイトだろ。
Yeah, after this.
頑張れ。じゃな。
No, he can't ask her that before she gives the chocolates. That would make it weird. Oh boy, guys. I'm not sure how well this is gonna go. After an uneventful day at work, it's time to close up the cafe. Today's Friday, which means I have to prepare the smoked black pepper for the weekend. I wasn't expecting Hiyoshidani-san to hang around until I finished like last time, but she comes up to me and says,
お疲れ様です。
お疲れ様。
like yesterday, Hiyoshidani-san and Suzune-san are walking home together. I was hoping we could chat a little, but I can't bring myself to call out, sir.
どうした？
No, it's
火
nothing.
を扱っておるのだ。気を抜いて火事など起こしてくれるなよ。
Alright, thanks, Mikado.
私はフロアにいる。終わったら呼べ。
Thank you for your vote of confidence. I gazed absentmindedly at the smoke puffing out of the smoker. I didn't realize that things becoming awkward between me and a girl would make me so depressed. I'll have to bring up the courage to ask her about it tomorrow. Otherwise, I'm gonna hate working here just after I start getting passionate about it too.
カフェステラと死神の蝶。
Yeah, I mean, it does kind of suck because it feels like he's getting kind of ignored right now. I don't blame him for feeling this way. I actually think he's very justified because they used to walk home all the time. And then now they're getting towards Valentine's Day where he's like, oh, you know, I want to, you know, get close to somebody. I want to feel like I can get some chocolates or whatever, you know, like someone cares about me enough to do so. And now he's like, oh, well, no one's getting me chocolates. She's hanging out with Suzune now. I don't blame him for feeling a little depressed about it.
ありがとう。
I'm on my break along with Shiki-san. The two of us sit down to eat our lunch together.
降りたんだ。
I figured something new might be nice.
メニューに追加してもいいかも。カフェの定番よね。
True, I didn't put too much effort into making it, but maybe I'll try adding some serious improvements next time. What's wrong? You don't like it?
違う。高峰君に比べて準備不足だったな。
Compared to me?
燻製カルボナーラ。時間かけていたでしょ。お店に出すまで。
I guess so. I had to meet with Mikado and Nakazuki-san several times to iron out all the
バレ
details.
ンタインメニューももっと練るべきだったなって。
I mean, it's been selling pretty well, hasn't it?
期待したほどじゃない。
Well, the day's not over yet.
でもいつものパンケーキと同じ調子じゃ意味がない。いつも以上に売れないとメニュー考案にかけたコストを回収できない。
Well, I'm hoping we charge it a little bit more for it. I feel like if it's a special, we can get away of charging more, especially because we're like using more stuff.
2日間に限定したのもしくじったな。せめて1週間。
I mean, I agree, but like, I don't think you're dumb for doing
せ
that.
っかく鈴音さんが素敵なメニュー考えてくれたのに、私の企画が良くなかった。
I mean, it sounds like Suzune-san didn't even remember Valentine's Day was coming up either, you know? It's a bit early to be saying that now. The weekend's only just begun.
そうね、確かに。でも
Jealous of what?
高峰君に、
Seriously?
というか燻製カルボナーラに。
Alright, we've already sold out for today.
そう、大人気。売り切れですって伝えるとお客さんすごくがっかりする。
Really? Well, wow, that's encouraging to hear.
胸を張って看板メニューって言えると思う。
Nice.
私も対抗意識を燃やしてみたけど、イベントなら無条件で売れるって甘いすぎたか。
Well, in my case, although we only serve it on weekends, we serve it on weekends, we serve it every week. Plus, I had a lot of help from Hiyochidani-san. I wouldn't have been able to come up with the idea without her.
日内谷さんか。今回も意見もらわなかったわけじゃないけど、次はもっといろいろと聞いてみようかな。
She's got a pretty sharp mind. I'm sure she can give you some good ideas.
もったいないことしちゃったな、この前。
Last week.
女子会打ち合わせもしたけど半分以上ふざけてたから。まあね、みんなでいろいろと。何？
During your night out, did Hiyochidani-san...
おはようございます。
Ah! I want to know what he was going to ask her. I was about to ask if she mentioned me at all, when the girl in question walked in the room. I quickly shut my mouth. I can't tell if this is a good or bad timing. No, it's probably good. I should be asking Hiyochidani-san this herself, not Shiki-san.
休憩中ですか？
うん、ちょうどよかった。着替えながらでいいからちょっと意見聞か。
意見？
さあ、今後の季節イベントについてとかざっくり。
はい。
というわけで高峰くん、食事の途中で悪いけれどご退出お願いします。
Well, okay.
日内谷さん着替えられない。
I mean, she could, but that'd be weird, so yeah.
食べ終わるまで私外で。
No, I don't want to make you late for work. I can just finish eating in the kitchen. Hey, it's fine. I'll see you outside in a bit.
はい。よろしくお願いします。
I wonder what they're gonna do. I wonder if Natsumi's gonna, like, talk to her about it. I'll leave the break room and head back towards the kitchen. Dang, I missed my chance to ask her again. But actually, she was talking to me more normally, wasn't she? Was I just overthinking things?
もう食べ終わったの？
Hiyochidani-san needed to get changed, so I'm just gonna eat here.
あ、そっか。食べ終わったら私の分も作って、ナポリタン。
I sit down in a corner of the kitchen, continuing my meal. Maybe it really just was my imagination, but I've got to say it feels like I'm unable to get Hiyochidani-san out of my head lately. We've been spending a lot more time with each other ever since Christmas, but I haven't been able to talk to her very much these past few days. Maybe that's why I've been feeling lonely. What am I, some love-struck teenage girl? Talk to her once work is over, then we'll walk home together. That should clear things up, once and for all.
やっぱり注文そこまで伸びなかったな。
でも普段コーヒーだけのお客さんも頼んでくれていましたよ。
夏目さんとしては新規のお客さんを呼び込みたかったんでしょ？
ですね。それを期待し。
そのためには宣伝が足らなかったかもしれんな。
インストだけじゃダメか。
I mean, I don't know. People are gonna order what they want to order.
インストだとうまく拡散させないと新しいお客さんの目には止まりにくいですよね。
After closing, I changed out of my work clothes and headed onto the dining floor to find everyone in deep discussion with tense faces. Our limited-time Valentine's Day pancakes hadn't sold terribly by any means, but they had been quite well received too. However, this still seemed to fall short of Shiki-san's expectations. Hey everyone, are we having an evaluation meeting already?
反省というか、明日はもう少し何かできないかな。あ、私たちもう少し話していくから、高峰くんと日内谷さんは先に帰って。
でも。
Oh, okay. Sure.
いいからいいから、遅くなりそうだし。
高峰さん、メイさんをお家まで送ってあげてください。
I will. Alright then, we'll see you later.
お疲れ様でした。
Good, now I have the perfect excuse to be alone with her. Looks like Hiyojidani-san and I will finally have some time to talk. Or so I had hoped, inwardly rejoicing. They finally going to confess? They're going to give chocolates? Or is that going to be tomorrow? It might be tomorrow. Uh-oh. As soon as we left the cafe, Hiyojidani-san began fidgeting restlessly. Her eyes kept darting around, frantically looking in every direction except mine. She's been like this the entire time. Seems like it wasn't my imagination after all. In that case, I have to ask her what's wrong. I don't want things to go on like this any longer. And, we talk for a second, Hiyojidani-san?
はい。
There's something I've been meaning to ask you.
なんでしょう。はい。
What did you and Shiki-san talk about earlier today?
さっき話してたみたいに、インストとかもっと他の媒体で宣伝を積極的にするのがいいかなと、そういう感じのことを話してました。
Oh, advertising. That's important for sure.
口コミってすごくだ。さっきインスト見たら限定パンケーキすごく評判良かったんで、心配しなくても明日は増えると思うんですよね。
Yeah, hopefully.
ってこ
That'd
と
be good.
も言いたかったんですけど、言う前にお疲れ様しちゃいました。
Well, I guess we'll have to see tomorrow.
ですね。
Weird, now she's back to talking with me normally. But wait, there's still some more awkward silences between us from time to time. Dang it, Kousei, just man up and ask. Sorry.
はい。
I wasn't really wanted to ask just now. Actually, I wanted to ask something else. Lately, something's been bothering me. Maybe I'm mistaken, but did I do something to upset you? You've been avoiding me lately, haven't you? Uh-oh. It's because of something I did, then let me apologize.
いえいえ、何もされてないです。何も。
But I feel like you've been acting kind of distant lately. Was I just imagining that?
勘違いでは、
So then I screwed up somehow, didn't I?
それはないです。本当に。明日まで。
Yes.
待ってもらえませんか。
It's happening.
はい、明日。渡すもの。違う。
She's like, oh, frick, I don't want to tell them that.
とにかく明日になればちゃんと話すので。
Okay, this was good.
すみません。
This was really good.
それじゃあ。
I like the build up, the anticipation here. All right, then
お
tomorrow.
疲れ様でした。
What is tomorrow? Valentine's Day. It's gotta be, since she said she has something to give me after all. Does that mean she's giving me chocolate? Is that why Hiyojinani-san's been acting so distant? Is that why Nozomi purposely said that she wouldn't be giving me anything this year? So that it would be a surprise. Yes, finally, he's not being dense about it. He's like, oh, frick, I know. He's planning on giving me chocolate. Hiyojinani-san doesn't actually hate me, neither do the others. She's gonna give me chocolate. Yes, yes. Tomorrow can't come fast enough. I'm so glad he's excited.
カフェステラと死神の蝶。
I'm really hoping this confession goes well. Like, I'm hoping this, like, ends up being as good as I want it to be. Because, like, the build-up for this has been so good. Like, I've really been, like, enjoying the slow burn of it. So good. But, anyways, guys, I'm going to end it here because I want to make sure that we can just dedicate the episode to this confession. If that's what's really happening, unless it's just going to be them giving chocolates and then them, like, oh, I don't know. Yeah, you're cool, I guess. No, I want this to be a love confession. It's got to be good. But anyways, guys, kind of a slower episode, I'll say that. It wasn't too crazy, too exciting. But, you know, it's getting there. We're getting the build up for what's going to be an exciting episode next time. So anyways, guys, I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.